The Shade Collective. It's crazy how I wasn't really trying to be on the camera. I just woke up and look at me. All light being, blending in with space and time. That's one thing I wanted to talk about though, is how like beautiful it is to be alive right now. Like, there's so much enlightenment, there's so much information, there's so many people waking up right now. And just the vibration, like I'm getting chills just thinking about it. But if you can feel this on the inside, if you can connect to yourself on the inside, listen to the voice, listen to who it is that speaks to you when you're not speaking. That's your soul. That's your inner space. I understand not everybody's walking around with their soul. I get it, but it's like, it's just amazing to see. I don't even know why I had to say that. I feel like a lot of people are coming for your soul, and that's it, energy too. I don't know necessarily who this reading is for. I'm gonna make it collective at this time, but if you hear this, you're meant to hear it. Protect yourself, protect your space. I feel like my throat's closing up, so this definitely doesn't want to be communicated. What's going on here is that there's a lot of things trying to attach themselves to you. So protect your surroundings. This could come in the form of a lot of responsibility. This could come in the form of, like, for example, a job that's requiring all these things of you that aren't a part of what you should be doing. This could be responsibilities in the home. There's a lot of things attaching itself to you at this time. And I feel like we're moving into, it's Libra season. Happy birthday, Libras. We're moving into balancing the scales. With that being said, that's what's happening right now. So it's like that last-ditch effort to see if you can be swayed, to see if you can be, I don't know why I want to say prescribed. Watch what you're being prescribed, or something about like prescriptions I'm getting. Five of Pentacles, that would be feeling left out in the cold. Oh wow, that's giving me like that the drug epidemics. But it's prescribed. Something that's prescribed is going to have a lot of people lining up outside in the cold. You know what I almost get with that? This blue on Quay. Yeah, truth. Sword, Ace of Swords. What I get with that is, like, you know how like when people line up for shelters, like how you have to be somewhere by a certain time? The Empress. So lining up outside of somebody's home, there's a truth about something here. This is occurring around a woman's home, somebody with a child. Like, it's attached to the woman and the child. Oh, my throat. So I really feel like, and something about exposure, exposed breast, exposure. I get a lot of somebody wants you to second guess something. Like, some sort of information and you were right about it. So it's like the energy is, it's almost like a distraction. They're trying to keep you busy so you're distracted, so that you're not questioning something, so that you're not seeing the truth of something inside yourself, I even feel. Because the Empress is very receptive. She takes in a lot of energy around her. She's very fulfilled, very fulfilling. But she has substance. She's able to sustain herself. So it's like, I almost feel like that's what they don't want you to tap into. That's the energy I'm getting. Is like, okay, let me just break all this down into different ways though. I'm getting like mothering energy, having a conversation possibly with your mother. And this is like really being provided wisdom, like sound advice. Thank you. if you have a question, even doubt, I feel your mother is giving you sound advice about something, so listen. And it's like, because the trust, like, she's known you, like, she raised you, she had you, you know, it's like, and even in the age difference too, there's so much that's been experienced outside of the scope that, like, you may feel she raised you. What I'm trying to say is, you may feel like your experiences are different, or like it doesn't relate to like her scope of knowledge, because it's like it's outside of her scope of thought, maybe, or like just something she may not have experienced, you know. Like, I know personally, I feel like my mom, and she even said it to me recently about how naive she is and stuff, and I'm like, that's beautiful, because like, I don't think I've ever been naive. Like, to an extent, yeah, you know, like when we were young we were naive, but like even then I kind of knew. Like, you know, like I kind of knew, right? Ace of Swords, I knew. I've never had the opportunity to like be in the position of not knowing. Like, I don't know. Just to say that, that's some bullshit, right? I'm trying to grasp, like, the point of me bringing that up is basically to say that, like, there's experience there, there's like sound advice, there's information that's going to be shared in the conversation with your mother, where it's going to give you some sort of insight, or like even a reflection. It may be a reflection for her, or reflective for her, but it's like, and especially if you're like feminine or feminine energy. Oh, that's like Libra, Taurus energy. I meant to say that too. So you may be a Libra or a Taurus. But they're going to give you some really sound advice when it comes to advice of a choice you should make, because they see themselves in you, in the sense of like, they may not have gone through the life you're living, but they've had choices that were similar to what you're facing now. So it's about making the right, I feel like it's about making a right decision, or about knowing something and making a right choice. 7:30 on the clock. 9 of Swords. Somebody's up at night, somebody's not sleeping. This is a lot of craziness. And it's funny, 7:30 is the time that they say that what is it? Everybody in the they call it 7:30 when you go into like insane asylum or mental institution. I want to say my dad used to say that they used to give everybody medicine at 7:30 or some crazy shit. I think it was twice a day, 7:30 in the morning, 7:30 at night, right? Anyway, 7:30, motherfuckers. Way too much thought. This guy here, this would be the Knight of Pentacles. He's taking his time, and such a long time at that, because he's like wrapped up in this thought. This is 10 of Swords. If you add it all together, 1 + 9, we got all 10, and it's at his back too. He's even showing up with a sword. So like, I want to communicate, but I know I've taken so long to communicate with you that like, I understand why you feel stabbed in the back. And because I've taken so long, I also now feel like I don't trust the energy anymore. I don't trust the situation anymore. I don't trust my own self, is the energy I'm getting here. Like, this is not trusting to every extent. This actually adds up to 11. I see 11 swords here. So especially when it comes to 2 swords, 11, you're not supposed to reduce it down, but 11, if you 1 + 1 is 2, that's intuition. That's not trusting yourself. That's not trusting your own thoughts. And because of that, it's affecting your finances. So I would be careful with this energy, especially if you're up late at night, or if you have things keeping you up at night. It's going to affect your job. So like, especially if you have, that's the truth, the moon's coming out here, that's hidden from you. With the 3 of Wands too, that's waiting for your ships to come in. So what's hidden from you is you have the possibility or the opportunity, and this is a divine time right now. Let me just say that again. You have the opportunity for a lot of really good things to come to you. But if you spend too much time in contemplation, woo! Ashe. I'll take that. That was a sign, y'all. You saw my face when this card came out. This is the 10 of fucking Pentacles. Excuse my language, but 10 of Pentacles. And that's what he's after. But I feel like that's that long-term stability, happy lifestyle, happy home, love, happy career, family, long-term. Like, this is building stability, building a foundation, building something that's going to carry on past yourself. But there needs to be balance in order for that to happen. There needs to be a lot of healing, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of self-forgiveness too. I feel like it's, but he's really after this. Like, this is a lot of earth energy, air and earth I'm getting. And it's funny how they're each on both sides. I know you can see this right now, right? So, like, the one sword, 1, and then 10 reduces to 1. So we got 1, 1 on each side. That's 11 energy. I keep pointing it out because I keep, like, so 1, 1, and then 1, 1, you know? Or literally 10 plus 1, 11. 11, 11 energy. That's crazy. And shout out to my baby. I'm going to send this reading to you because I know you need to hear this. This is a change in perspective, though. Something came in that's going to start changing your perspective on something, because I feel like a lot of things were bleeding your pockets. Like, literally, this dude has money falling out. I don't know if you can see it right now. But he's standing in a position. It's almost vulnerability, too. I got a lot of vulnerability off the Empress with her breast out. She was exposed, right? So it's almost like you're in a position, because maybe family, trying to take care of family, somebody's putting you in a position where it's almost like you're being exposed, or you're keeping yourself stuck even because of some sort of truth or communication that you've had. It may even have been with a mother, or a mother figure, someone older than you that you really respect. Justice is here. And so this was Pisces energy, right? So this too is giving me like the unknown, the hidden, the mystery, or being like mysterious, you know? And somebody's seeing that. Somebody's looking at that. Somebody's looking at the, all right. So I feel like the mystery behind, there's a mystery here, right? Where somebody doesn't understand why somebody's not communicating. And they're looking at like, what could you possibly be doing? What could this possibly be? And this person's just stuck, and they have like their pockets. They're worried. They're more concerned with their pockets and money, chasing the pentacle right now. But it's all balancing out. But I feel like somebody sees this and they don't like understand why somebody chooses to be stuck. There's a lack of communication here. So there may have been communication, but it's a lack of understanding. A lack of like the perspective needs to change on something. I feel like it's on both sides though, because it's almost like somebody's watching somebody. So this is justice energy, right? Somebody's watching somebody, I want to say, almost inflict pain on themselves. Or somebody's like watching as a third party, somebody, because this has nothing, this is like the conversation you're having with self. The Hangman, sitting there talking to yourself, right? So it's you, yourself, your soul, right? In conversation. Somebody's watching this. And it's almost like they're trying, because I just got karma. That's the karma. Somebody's watching somebody else struggle. And they're not interceding. They're not like, but there's knowledge there too with the owl. Yeah, she's watching. Like, can you guys see that? She has the owl on her hand and she's sitting there watching. So it's like, let me show you what I'm seeing. If you can see that. So there's a conversation that needs to be had because somebody sees how something's coming in long term. Something that was supposed to be long term. I'll say it like that. It may even be a family situation. Wow, with the 10 of Cups here. Yeah, really emotionally tied. This Libra, I want to say, is really emotionally tied to money. Like, and 11, 11 again, or 1, 1, 11. Justice is usually, in this deck is represented by the number 8, but it's usually number 11. We are in Libra season. Wow, this is a general read. Okay. This makes so much more sense, too. Wow. And this gives me Halloween vibes, too. Like, I feel like because of the darkness, like, they're literally standing in darkness. Like, 8 of Cups. Walking away towards your happiness. Do you see how, like, this card is a lighter background, right? It's almost reflective of, let me just show you. It's almost reflective of the pentacles, the happiness, even the truth. Like, you know, the communication, the lighthearted conversations. Like, this is somebody, right? That's the inner. It's interesting I say that. That's their soul, right? This is all really happy. Like, they have long-term, they could offer long-term stability for you, and it really would make you happy. It would make them extremely happy too. But this is what's going on right now. This is in the dark. Do you see how dark both of these cards are? Like, in comparison to how somebody's soul is. They're living in the dark night right now. They're going through the dark night of the soul. This, I feel like, is a couple. So the thing about this is, like, she sees the darkness in him, but isn't seeing it around herself. Or this is a Libra who's watching a Pisces struggle with their own intuition and, like, their own, I feel like it may be, like, being able to manifest, to bring, like, stability or happiness or pentacles, money even, into their life. Somebody's watching somebody struggle with that. It's almost like a conversation could change this and get it going in the right direction, where it's like, even though it may have taken him a long time, he's going to get there. And when he gets there, he's going to be the most stable of anyone in the suit. Like, that's what the Page or the Knight of Pentacles means. Like, that's the person you want showing up for you. And I say person because this doesn't have gender. Like, I'm giving you he, she's and shit, but that's the card's reflection. It's the energy of, like, a feminine justice, the karma. You have to watch, as an empress would, somebody struggle with the idea of self. And that's really because they need to change their perspective. Like, it's almost like, and it's a self journey. It's walking away towards your happiness, because happiness was on the table here. Like, if you could have had a better time, like, you'd probably be dead. Because your heart would have exploded or some shit. Like, this is like, when you really find a match. But this is finding a match where somebody's doing work here. Somebody's, like, really working hard to not, because doing work and working hard, those are two different lanes. So somebody's, like, I almost want to feel like weaving through traffic, crossing lanes, just, like, making sporadic moves. Like, it's not using knowledge, and somebody's watching this shit. I almost get the law, right? Especially with justice, this could be the legal system. And then look at how they're, like, handcuffed, locked up, and stuck in a position, right? That's interesting. Be careful. I don't even know what you'd be doing in that instance, except a lot of drinking, possibly. 7 of Swords. You're not trusting. With the Star. But this was your wish. Somebody's getting their wish fulfillment, but they don't believe it. Like, literally. They don't trust it. They don't trust the situation. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust, like, this is a lot of feeling like, and it's karma, though. Like, if you're on the good side of karma, embrace that shit. Like, but somebody's so trapped up in thoughts and doubt and fear and what if, I don't want to let go. Like, I choose to be here. I choose to stay stuck in this now, in this reality. when like life is here to offer you so much more and it's literally on the table. Like, you're aware of this. I don't understand this energy. And I get it's the masculine energy at that. Wow. Do you see how from darkness comes light? Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. I just love the energy. This is so beautiful. Like, it's all encompassing. This to me represents literally the universe, like the stars, right? Somebody sees you as a star, you are a star, you are shining so bright in somebody's eyes. Like, you're literally a beacon. Like, you're the signal. Come this way. Like, come towards the light. Wow, that gives me a heartbeat too, the way that that was moving. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. I don't know. The emperor, like, his heart is, it's heart fluctuation, heart flux. I don't know what that's about. Fluctuation and heartbeat. Irregular rhythm. It's erratic. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. Channeling. The emperor. Why is he holding his heart? That made me want to do it. Shit. Open the heart space. This is working together, Three of Pentacles. So again, building. Somebody really wants a stable foundation to build together. But they're in and out. We have the Knight of Wands underneath, and then the Tower. Yeah, you have to choose. Like, you really have to make a choice here. Life is going to make it for you if you don't. And I feel like you either are going to be this enlightened emperor with an open heart space, allowing love and willing to receive blessings, or you're going to block that shit and everything's going to come crashing down, like your kingdom and everything else. It's just going to be failure after failure. Like, there's a truth here in this lesson. Maybe speak to your parents about it, like, if you're able to. If not, I would say go find a Libra, go find an Aquarius, go find a Pisces. Like, and that's funny, air signs, even a Gemini, they'll give you some sound advice right now. Aquarius would be January to February. That gives me Valentine's Day. I don't know, something about even the person you spend Valentine's Day with, there's a lot of love there. You may even not, though, because it's like that's a triggering moment for this person. They're scared to be heartfelt. Like, they're scared to open their heart. And that's like the real, it's going to take strength. Like, it's really going to take some strength for this person to balance out their fucking energies, like their emotions. This pouring of emotions, like, into the cups to balance it out within oneself. And the universe is trying to assist. They're sending angels to help this person. They don't see it. They're still stuck in this dark place. Like, with this moon energy, I feel like it's almost they like being addicted to the darkness. Like, somebody spends a lot of time out at night. Just, night and day. Night and day. Trying to balance out the two. Night and day. But they're not balancing it. It's almost like somebody that works at night and then sleeps all day. Like, the balance is off here. Like, your circadian rhythm is off. Like 4:04 on the clock right now. It's 4:40 in the morning as I talk all this shit about being up at night. But I slept a full 8 hours, so. And I'm about to get to work as I'm currently, spreading these messages as well. We doing work as well. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is here, I will definitely watch what lane you choose to be in. This is giving me a lane too, night and day. Like, there's definitely a line being crossed here. Something about a tower needing strength because of the games that somebody's playing. This is Seven of Swords. So this is trickery, lies, deceit, karma. Somebody's trying to play with karma. But there's gonna be justice here. It's almost like stay protected is what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like even with the justice system, somebody may be coming for like your strength or coming for like your reputation. When it comes to a justice system or going to court, they're trying to shatter your reputation or like your strength, what you stand on. This may even be somebody trying to like repossess a home, I'm getting, or like come take over a house, like trick you out of your possessions. I would be careful of that energy. And I feel like you're aware. Something about she's watching this occur. That's very important. Pay attention to what you're seeing, and it's not with this eye. It's with this eye, with the eyes here, the mind's eye. Pay attention. And it's just like, you don't have to necessarily speak it out loud because you already hear it in your head. So watch who you're having conversations with. And notice I say watch, not listen. Watch. They give you clues. They're speaking to you. You can hear them. You can hear their thoughts. Watch them. I even, it's funny because I was having a conversation with my brother about how, like, I wanted to see somebody, full disclosure, like my other brother. And we was talking about how we're going to have to case his ass out. Like, that's just funny because I'm dead ass, though. And it's because of the love. Like, when you really have love, like, especially kinship, like, there's a bond there that you feel it. Like, you feel how somebody's feeling, and you feel like how am I trying to say this? Let me just get to the point. Check up on your loved ones. Like, if you get a sensation or a feeling that, like, something's going on, or even, like, because we was talking about doing some extreme shit just to find out what's up, but it's just, like, you need to do that shit sometimes before you don't get the opportunity to. And I've dealt with that even in my own life, I can say, because I wish that I was able to see my sister before she passed, and I had the feeling. I knew I needed to go see her. Like, I even spoke it out loud, and I didn't do it. So, like, I say, and I'm sharing that for a reason. It's heartache, it's heartbreaking. Here goes my voice. So I don't know who this message is for. This, I feel like, is a very different message than the first one, and you see how my voice is changing. 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 4 of Cups, with the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is feeling heartbroken. I feel like there's a message of somebody that's passed on, somebody that's in between the waters. You're still stuck in between waters. You're trying to get to calmer waters. We're in between waters right now in this world. Somebody's passed on, and they just want you to know that they're good. Like, there was a lot of disappointment, maybe even on your side, but you don't need to be. They're telling you to move on to calmer waters. Like, this is trying to be communicated to you, like, metaphysically, mentally, But I feel like somebody doesn't want to take the offer. Somebody's not receiving the message. So I am here to tell you, your passed on loved one is the water that we're in between now. So receive, I guess, the emotions behind the disappointment, the not wanting to receive. I almost feel like they're trying to help you with something here. This is a message. I keep saying they're trying to send you a message. Like, this is somebody not receiving, not wanting an offer, not wanting to like go through what they've been through before. So like there's a message here about like heartache too. And this is half of that. So you may even be feeling half like not like yourself, or like half of you is missing or something here. There's a lot of heartbreak here. A lot of heartbreak. And it's like having to move on from heartbreak is also here. Disappointment and not wanting to accept other offers from others, but messages are coming in, and then dropping a burden. So there's a message here that you can release the burden of, maybe even just as I said, not checking on a loved one, not being able to reach out to a loved one, or maybe not even being available or as close to someone as you used to be. The message here is like, don't allow that. There's still love here. That was always the message. You know, you understand me? Don't allow this person becoming a part of everything to make you feel like you lost something, because you never lost. They're not gone. This is just a transference. It's almost like these 3 cups had to spill over for all this love to come back. And it's now like love in a different way, because it's not the same offer. It's not, this is usually depicted as a cup coming towards a person, but they're still looking at the 3 of cups that spilled. This is 3 cups that spilt, and the person not paying attention to the 2 cups behind them. Or, I'm sorry, because the 2 cups are in front of them, but they're looking behind them at the past. This is somebody looking at the past. 3 of cups represents celebration, happiness. So, again, this is a lot of focus on past happiness, past love, past emotion, past celebrations. But the energy of having to move on to a more emotionally stable place. You have a lot of responsibility. You have a lot of things coming to you. A lot of burdens, I feel, on the way. The message here, too, would be to not allow things to become burdensome. You need to release this energy. People are here. We don't go anywhere. Like, I don't know what to say. Take it as it resonates, y'all. I'm telling you, this is gonna start affecting your money in a minute if you're not careful. I think I've already said that in a previous message. So with the 6 of cups, the past, like, it's just very much. And then I pull it out for even more cups. Like, oh, King of Swords is here too. Somebody's just too wrapped up on, but I feel like this is an offer too. Like, once this pentacle comes in, once stability, once this new idea is implanted or implemented or created, there can be love. There can be something shared between, like, because this is even like giving me an idea. Once you get an idea of what real stability is, you'll be able to offer more love even to yourself. Because he has like knowledge of beyond. He has knowledge of like, he picks up things through the air. In the air. I don't know why I want to say that. But what am I saying too? I'm sorry, because this is no. He's holding a wand though. Let me just say that. That spark. He is holding a wand, but this is swords energy. Because it would be a club if it was a King of Wands. And then it's like, I almost feel like that little spark of magic is something that you need to keep to yourself. Because you were like, I'm like, don't be giving away his fucking secrets. Like, you know, like somebody, and that's so funny because I feel like somebody really has a big, like, deep crush, a deep, look at all this water. Look at all this flowing, gushy, like, deep, want to get deep. Like, it goes so deep kind of shit. But it's all surrounding heartache. So it's either like somebody's really having a hard time moving on from the past, which is 456. I mean, look that angel number up. I'm pretty sure it's going to tell you to move the fuck on. I ain't right. I'm not right. Anyway. Ashe. Okay. I ain't gonna keep y'all on here too much longer. I do wish you all the best. I hope you're taking care of yourself and each other. Thank you for joining me here at Nesia Star Tarot, and love you. Bye.